money and opportunities because of working through them. And the only time they get paid, like some agencies that work for content creators want like a flat amount each month. SideQuest only wants a cut of opportunities they bring you that you accept. So if they fail to do their job, they make nothing, and you lose nothing. So it's a very risk-free deal with them. Oh. So far, I am happy with them. Haven't had any problems. Ah, I see what happened. My tea, when I was depositing things in the boxes, my stack of tea deposited because I had more backup tea in a box. How did they take rejecting sponsorships? They do a thumbs up emoji. Not even joking. Sometimes they'll be like, hey, they call it an interest check. They'll come to me and be like, hey, are you interested in this? And they might put out like 3 things in front of me. And I'll be like, that one, yes. These 2, no. I don't think my audience would be into that one. And I'm not into the 3rd option. And they'll just be like, and they'll do a thumbs up. That's it. Thing is, there's sometimes like, I'm interested in playing a game for a sponsorship, but the company's not interested. Or the company's interested and I'm not interested. So they basically just are constantly pitching these, and then when one lands, you know, it's great. But yeah, there's back and forth for sure. Let's wait until daytime and then go try to get 10. Ah. You still need the Vault Dwellers to get the flame to the strength for part it is. I think I've already got the Vault Dwellers. I think that part's covered. Alright, so I believe around here, I found a bunch of tin. I'm gonna try to find that again if I can. Oh god, I'm gonna smash into a mountain. I can't see anything. This might actually be the exact spot I was looking for. It is! There's the 10. Oh my god, yo, good job, me. Alright, hang on a sec. Let's make a marker here. Dude, I really wish you could name markers. It's kind of, like, it's a small annoyance, but it's an annoyance that you cannot. If someone wanted to collect every Legendary Guild Wars 2, ignoring PvP and War v World, how many levels of crazy would you call them? I'd call that a standard endgame player. Like, that's me too. I have all of that. Not crazy at all. If you enjoy the game and you're looking for something to occupy your time, getting a lot of legendaries, that can be like a year of gameplay. That can be a lot of stuff to work on. Wife's head and sweat. Yeah. I would say, if you're truly interested in this rending, if you do !legend in my chat, it'll come up with a webpage that of mine that has guides to every legendary in the game. There's one called Acacia, which are gauntlets. That's the easiest one in the game to get. It's literally just run a bunch of fractals and it gives it to you. And the second easiest one is Season of the Dragons, which gives you an amulet. Those two are just rewards where it's like, oh, you did the achievement, here you go, and it just gives it to you. All the others are, you know, like you're spending resources to craft them. Alright, waiting on stamina. This is certainly a bit easier with the, this pickaxe. You know what? Hang on. Let's get miner. Like you're gonna have a cave in? I mean, all of this is gonna respawn, so... Anything that's not within range of one of your flames respawns. Even the ores? Yeah, I mined this earlier. This is the same tin I mined earlier. But if it's within range of one of your flames, then the world will stay as you put it. But if it's out of range of that, the shroud takes it back over and it goes back to how it was. I think that's also for, like, the memory of the game. Because if you think about it, Plague, the game only has to remember what you have done in the last few minutes and what you have done within range of your bonfires. Other than that, all it has to remember is the default save state of the world. So I would imagine that that helps a lot with how, like, the game runs. Just exclamation legend, Marcos. Just legend. Does it remember when you clear a mist zone? No, the mist respawns too. For example, those big red stalks that I chopped down, those respawn, but they just don't give skill points the next time you chop them down. But it does check them off on the map so you know you already did them. Alright. And let's hearth home. Alright, how much rooibos do we have? There we go. That's everything. Yeah, we needed to find 6 people. I had 15. Time and Shroud increase, craftable lore item level increase, character attribute bonuses, Shroud passage level, water source capacity. Alright. Talion's bow at Hunter. Sword of the Serpent at Lunar New Year Trader. Fenric's axe at Blacksmith. New wand at Alchemist.
Hello.
Any iconic or memorable to you fantasy buildings you would want to build in game? Do you mean in this game or in any game?
Oh.
Dancing in the sun.
Oh!
Ha ha! Flameborn, I've been speaking to Emily and I'm in love. No, not with her. With the Kindleways. The fiery sunsets, the clear skies, the abundant harvest before the drought. I want to see this vibrancy myself. Emily thinks you could find such colors in a town or near a farm. Anywhere where people would dye their clothes or other fabrics. Maybe a color palette like that will bring us a little piece of the desert.
Oh, looking sharp.
In Enshrouded. I'm not really big on the building thing. This was a ruin that we found, and we patched it up. Like, it had a whole bunch of holes in it. It's like, you can see right there where the texture is different, where I patched it up. So, no, not me, no. Like, if I were playing this with my kid, I would volunteer to go out and harvest all the resources and let him build whatever for us, for example. Alright, let's go here. Alright, and we'll throw the rest of the tin in there. What does it need? It needs a wood acid. Okay. Let's see. Mukluk's mining, not crafting. No, I would rather do logistics, like, so you're getting supplies and bringing them in, and let someone else handle assembling it into something pretty. Let's see. Downloaded Turnbound's demo. Looks like it's right up my alley. Yeah, it's a fun little auto battler game. If you've ever played something like Backpack Battles, it's the same kind of energy. And they're still, adding more updates to it. They're working on the 4th hero for it right now. Have you played Satisfactory? Yes, but I got bored with it. It felt like it was Factorio, but nothing ever attacked me. So I got bored. It's kind of like Dyson Sphere program. I was bored of Dyson Sphere, but then they added enemies, and then it was so much fun. Because it, like, keeps you on your toes. So yeah, I have played Satisfactory, but just a few hours, and then I got done with it after that. Let's see. Alright, there's something we need there. So we've gotten a lot. We got a better glider. Most of our equipment was replaced. The fireball spell was a huge thing. We've gotten quite a bit today. Need the new hammer. New hammer? If you mean that big two-handed hammer I was using, I salvaged it. The building tool? Oh, there was a new hammer building tool? Oh, okay, I missed that. Oh, there's a shrine thing in there. Oh. This is gonna hurt. you guys burned up in sunlight. I hit the wrong button and got the wrong weapon out, and then in the moment it took me to correct that, it did that. Looks like 10 outside. Wait, what? I saw 10. Oh, right there. Yeah, there's a little bit. Good to know. I think these mobs would respawn. Oh wait, there's a bunch right there too. Oh, you know what? This might be an easier. Look at that, because that's right by the tower. This might be a new easiest place to get it. But yeah, I don't need to stock up right this second. Let's see. How do legendary runes and sigils work with the armory? Okay, cool, sure. So let's say you've got your equipment templates, right? And let's say you have one legendary rune. On every single equipment template, on every single character, you can have one legendary rune plugged into your gear. So if you get 6 runes, then all of your armor that you use when you're on land can have a legendary rune on it on every template in every character's set of gear. 7 if you want to count the Aqua Breather. That's sweet. I'm making one after gloves and kudzu. Cool. Yeah. And then sigils, you know, like most people would make 4 legendary sigils because that covers all your land weapons for all your characters. But if you want to cover under or water also, then it would be up to 8. But it just depends on what you care. Now, of course, if you main something like Engineer, where you can only use 1 weapon set, you really only need 2 sigils, you know, for land stuff. Shoot. I need to be out of the shroud. I didn't have this area mapped. I didn't know. New location charted. How? How did I chart that? I'm looking at a wall. Enshrouded, please. All right. Well, yeah, I am almost out of time. You know, one thing I forgot to do is after upgrading the flame is look at the new recipes on the people. Let's look at those real quick before we save it. All right. Still need a bit more bronze to make the bronze axe. He's got some level 21 weapons here. Blackguard set. I think we already had access to that set. Does it not bother you playing this solo? No. No, it's totally fine. It's not that bad at all. So she had a new bow. That doesn't really affect me. What was new with the alchemist?
Hi.
Hi.
Eternal Ice Bolt 1, we already have. Fireball. Eternal Chain Heal, don't know if we need that or not. Antiseptic, crafted at Alchemy Station. Eternal Acid Bite, I haven't found glass yet. I thought it said there was new ones. Those are the same ones that have been there. Okay. What's the next stuff for the flame? 3 Shroud Nexuses for that. Haven't seen, yeah. Haven't seen. Okay, so yeah. A lot of stuff from areas I haven't been yet. So we'll have to keep exploring. I'm guessing some of that's going to be, like, there's a cluster of stuff here. I'm guessing there's going to be a lot of stuff there that I need. Let's see, 18, no. No. I just gotta make sure to not accidentally deposit the tea again. Actually, I could... Hang on, if I put it on the bar, that shouldn't... I don't think that'll happen. Let's test it. Yeah, it doesn't pull it off the bar. That works. Where did I have... Where was I storing Archaic Essences? What? Oh, they're different levels? Oh. Okay. They look so similar. I thought it was the same item. Okay. And then there was a potion. It told me, was it antiseptic at the alchemy station? I don't have that recipe. All I have is alchemical base. That's it. Alright. I'll come back to that. As I said before, thank you for the guides. You tremendously streamlined my early experience to give me some long-term goals to work towards beside Leggy, so bye-bye. May luck be ever in your favor. See you, Rendy. If you ever have any more questions, I am here every day. So if you want to come ask me, if I don't know the answer, I probably know where you can find the answer. Alright. Let's just make a wood asset, that's fine. Okay, cool. Progress made. We've opened up a bit more of the map. We got some new equipment. We got the Eternal Fireball spell, which is amazing. Got a new glider, which feels great. And we are going to save it here. And we will pick it back up from here next time.